chapel wall while a 9-year-old girl was killed when the concrete wall of a school collapsed, officials said. A 3-story building caved and then some seaside cottages were destroyed by waves in La Libertad, Negros Oriental, near the epicenter of the quake 5 kilometers, 3 miles, off the shore of Bataycan and at a depth of 10 kilometers, according to local calculations. The U.S. Geological Survey measured the quake at magnitude 6.7 and at a depth of 12.4 miles. The Volcanology and Seismology Institute lifted a tsunami alert. Some roads, bridges and houses sustained cracks, but major roads remain passable. While the threat of immediate danger appears to have passed, we urge the people in affected areas to remain watchful and calm, and to cooperate with the authorities. A presidential
Dozens of people are still unaccounted for in the Philippines after a major earthquake there. At least 15 people were killed when the quake and aftershocks hit Negros Island on Monday. Damaged bridges, landslides, blocked roads are all making it difficult for the rescuers to get to the affected areas. Well, Margaret Ortigas has the latest for us from the Philippine capital, Manila.
Yes, so far what we do understand is that the number of missing isn't really as large as one might expect from a quake, the magnitude of which struck the central Philippines on Monday around midday. So officials here are quite hopeful that there won't be an increase, at least in the death toll as it stands already, at least not one that will be considered substantial, considering, again, as I said, the strength of the earthquake that struck on Monday. So far they're saying that there are around 70 people at least missing in many of the most remote areas that were affected, not just by the quake, but indeed by landslides that were triggered after the ground beneath some of the houses collapsed underneath them. Now, the figure there, again, from local officials, they're saying that that's not expected to rise either because the rest of the families have been accounted for. Now, the problem stands with the fact that thousands of people who went through this earthquake and survived are now afraid of the aftershocks. The seismologists in the country have already warned that there will be numerous aftershocks. There were already over 700 in just the first 24-hour period, the strongest of which was a 6.2. Now, they've warned residents that this is expected to continue at least for the next few weeks, possibly until the end of the month, while the ground underneath them settles. It seems that a previously unknown fault line has ruptured and made its presence known in the Central Islands.